Jesus prays to the Father for us. In this prayer, as he nears his earthly death, he asks God to protect us so that we may be one, as he and the Father are one. This is not the first time Jesus has referenced the intertwined nature of his life and the lives of his followers with God. He has continuously stressed, "We are one," to his students. "We're all in this together" has been an often repeated phrase during the pandemic. Yes, we are all experiencing this together. But the thing is, we have always been experiencing life together. We just didn't feel it as distinctly as we do now. Jesus said we are all one, all intertwined, privileged and outcast, materially rich and poverty-stricken, First Nation members and seekers of the frontier. We are intertwined through the air we breathe, exhale and inhale, contaminated or pure and fresh, in and out, all intertwined. What an honor it is to be told our lives are combined with Christ. Do we recognize it? Do we honor it? How can Jesus, the Christ, be a part of our lowly, human, mistake-filled lives? It's the greatest honor, really, for the stardust that we are made of, to somehow carry the Christ light within our hearts and spirits, within our conscious actions and subconscious dreams. As separate as we seem, we are joined. I've felt the deep spiritual sadness of many during this time of quarantine. Somehow, I've been connected to the grief and fear of others that I cannot explain. Maybe you've felt this too. Perhaps it is everyone's heightened spiritual awareness that we are now tuned in at a different level. Perhaps it is the intensity of prayers that are being offered by others. I can't define it. Conversely, I've felt hope rise within me for no apparent reason. I believe this is a lifting that many of us experience, the joy that comes from nowhere, joy at the simplest of sights. I cannot define this either, but both of these feelings, a communal sadness and a communal sense of hope, caused my thoughts to turn to something I see every day: aspen groves. Aspen are one organism, but many individual trees. The root system is the lifeblood of the grove and supplies the nutrients for the life of the trees. Not seen or recognized, in the darkness, the root system extracts life from the soil to grow the beautiful white-trunked trees with leaves quaking in the sunshine and in the wind. Growing together, thriving together. Above ground, the trees appear as individuals, but they are, in reality, one organism joined at their roots, sustained by common soil. Jesus prayed for his disciples, for all of his followers, that we may be one as he and God are one, that we all may be intertwined. Jesus prayed this for us. Our task is to recognize our oneness, to recognize our need for each other. Our task is to see that we share a spiritual circulatory system, that our roots are tied together. We are to honor the fact that we are, or can be, the answer to Jesus' prayer that we all may be one. It's really up to us to act as one vibrant, loving heart, which we know we can do because we are rooted, given nourishment, and sustained by a generous and loving God. Amen.